Yo, what is up, everyone? It's your boy Ryan Mehalic here, and we have a banger for you guys today. I've got my King of the Hill Season 5 quarterfinal match, or semifinal actually, match against Lakesh. Now, the winner of this match ends up securing second place in this tournament and playing for the finale, and securing $50 prize and playing for $100 in the finale. So there's a lot on the line. And yeah, I'm really excited for this game. Lakish is a great player, so should be some really intense games. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure to smash that subscribe button down below. About 40% of our viewers are not subscribed actually, so let's try to get that number closer to 50 if we can. If you enjoy the content, I would really appreciate it. But until then, hope you guys enjoy the games. Ryan Mehalic out. Alright, here we go, ladies and gents. First game here is on Hot Tub. We are rocking Dartling Bomb. Bans are Engineer and Mortar. So yeah, rocking Dartling Bomb. And he's bringing out Cobra. So interesting here. We're going to start with our Dartling with that anti-stall start. Obviously, we don't want him getting double wired funds. Not the double cheeked up wired funds. And we're going to go 259 equal start. Yeah, 259 equal start. We'll triple spike the back, because we're going to leak a lot here. We need to play pretty passive and kind of go for a BIA in this matchup. Looks like he opts to spike the back as well. And then we're going to go for our farm here. And we're going to get the more bananas on that bad boy. Tank a bunch of leaks here and just save up for our powerful darts. So it looks like he didn't actually get up any defense to our red balloons. He just went for more cobras, so that's fine with me. We end up leaking all three spikes and down to 120, so that's not ideal, obviously, but what can you do, you know? So pretty standard stuff now. We send them a few red balloons. This is actually pretty key. At the end of rounds, it's good to send just a few sets of reds when they have current defense like this, and the reason being, this will stop their anti-stall with the Cobras, because they have to deal with our red balloons along with the AI path. So the balloons are going to go farther, making the rounds longer, thus we can farm harder. So that's kind of the idea with sending the few sets at the end of this round. Now Lakesh is a good player, so he knows we're trying to do that, so he ends up going for his Dartling here to anti-stall these rounds harder, so well done there. So now I'm curious, like, he's using Dartling with Cobra, so he's probably bringing Boomer as well. So pretty aggro Cobra strat. We get up our bomb here on close, kind of deal with these green balloons. But starting to think my Dartling spot's not actually that good, because its placement, it's really hard to hit these balloons in like a good line near the end of the path, right? So I'm actually leaking quite a bit to these black balloons. Maybe placing it in a bit different spot down here would have been better to kind of deal with those spaced balloons a little bit more so we wouldn't leak as much. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He sends yellow balloons. I don't know what I was doing there. We end up tower boosting. I could have just went for a cluster. So we pretty much wasted a boost there. And we just go for a farm afterwards. But yeah. Definitely, we haven't been playing this game pretty sloppily so far. He sends some more yellows, and we end up having to go for a cluster since we're low on lives. Leaking more to these black balloons. Really sloppy gameplay on our end here. But we're still vibing on. We have good farms at least. There's his Boomer for a black balloon. As expected, pretty much. Get our second Dartling down here. He sends us some camo leads. We go for a farm. Go for another farm. And then he balloon boosts us some zebras. We don't have money to upgrade the Dartlings. And we don't want to sell a farm here, so we end up having to boost once again. So we're already down to one boost on round 14. Obviously not a good spot here. And we could have honestly went for no, we don't have a boost. We couldn't have went for a BIA there. That would have been too dangerous. So we're going to get up around 15 BIA, down 2 boosts. Really bad spot. We misplayed this early game a lot. So not happy with that at all. We go for our BIA even though he's sending us stuff. And we've really got to defend this without boost. We can't use our last boost here. That would be really bad. He's sending us regrow leads. And we end up boosting. What I should have done is cashed out my BIA for like 1,500 and just got up Dartlings and not boosted. So now we're at 0 boosts. We're at 0 boosts. He's gonna be adjusting us here soon, and we got a late BIA, or not even that late, but round 15 is not a great BIA, so we're in a really bad spot here. Really, really bad spot. He ends up sending us a Moab. We have to cash out, get up an impact against that, and that defends, but yeah, he definitely has the upper hand here. So we're planning on rushing him on round 20 because I don't know what else to do in this scenario. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Round 20 hits. Sending him a BF Bizzle. It looks like he sends the same thing. So we have to defend this with adjustment without a boost as well. So this is going to be really hard, actually. So he's selling his misdirections, obviously. This actually gets really close. We defend it though. Then we all out Moabs behind it. He ends up misdirecting this BFB, tower boosting, and he ends up taking down those Moabs. So now we have a BFB on our side without boost. Can we defend this? It's actually getting really far. It's getting really, really close. We have our impact on first now. He sends us some camo ceramics. We sell our impact, sell the bomb, get up a laser cannon. He's swagging on us right now. We end up defending that. Barely, and he goes down to AI. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright, the homie's losing map was Space Station. Asian Space Station in the chat. So we're actually rocking Cobra Wiz Tac here. I don't know. I sometimes go eco on this map, but I've struggled with eco a lot in the past, so we're going this. We start off with an anti-stall because he went for double cheeked up wired funds, so we kind of deny it with that. And yeah, start sending him, and he pulls out the Dart Monkey Tower. So I'm a bit surprised here. I feel like Tac Cobra is more popular than Dart Cobra. His other tower is definitely Wizard here, but yeah. A bit surprised to see the Dart Monkey Tower from him. So we're going to constant send reds. The thing about Dart is it's worse early game, right? But he does have the fan club, which helps a lot. So we kind of want to exploit his early game disadvantage by forcing 2 trip darts in round 4 if possible. So we're going to layer over some blues here. And we force another Dart Monkey. We'll see if he ends up going for that trip dart. He ends up sending us some blues as well, so well done there. We have to get up our Blade Shooter here. He actually stops sending for a second, so we end up greeting a bit. Okay, now we get up our Blade Shooter. Makes sense. Yep. He actually didn't get his second trip dart up yet, so well done there to Mr. Lockash. Mr. Lockash, we do have a viewer. I wonder who was viewing us. A bit sus. So we're going to keep sending. We don't really need to get up wired funds yet. I'd rather kind of focus on eco right now, especially since we don't need the wired funds for defensive purposes with our Blade Shooter. Now we balloon boost him some green balloons. He actually is fine with just 2 trip darts and 3 cobras, so well done there. I thought the greens would push more than that. So may have wasted a balloon boost, but it is what it is. And now we end up just going for some wired funds now. I'll speed this bad boy up for a bit. Getting up those wired funds. Pretty fun. The one problem with our loadout, though, is we actually do struggle to round 13 all-outs quite a bit. So we have to watch out for that. He ends up layering some yells on us. We just boost against it. We do the same thing to him, and we force a boost as well. So we just traded boosts. So that's fine with me. He ends up re-rushing with yellows. Good rush on his part. Forces a lightning on our side. That might have been an over overreaction on our part, but I'm not sure. We sent him some yellows. I don't really know what that rush was, to be honest. I was trying to bait a Spolt, but I guess that didn't work. And then we sent him a lead, of course, to force the wizard. But honestly, not that happy with our spot again after that selling our Cobras for that wizard earlier. That wasn't the best play. So now we kind of have to get ready for round 13 all outs, because those can be really deadly against our loadout. Because when they mix camos and non-camos, it can get spooky on our side. Looks like he's sending us some regrow leads. I honestly probably should have just went for a second lightning against that rather than a dragon's breath. But it is what it is. And then we actually do... This is actually a really smart rush, guys. So look, what you do. You send zebras. So you think it's just going to be a bait rush and they don't get up much defense. But now look. We sell our defense and we start to all out. The rainbows and the region rainbows are going to layer over this really well. And the towers are going to target the stuff in the front for the most part, because he has most of the stuff on first. So the lightning is going to make the region rainbows regen more and more, and his boost is going to be ineffective because the balloons will already be halfway through the map, and stuff will be regrowed. So this is kind of why these types of all-outs are really effective sometimes, starting it with making it look like it's a bait rush and then all-outing later. So as you can see, that's what he does. That's what we do. And he has some bad micro or whatever. I'm not sure what he was going for. He probably just didn't expect it, which is kind of what the rush is made for. And he goes down. So that is game 2. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright, so for the third game, he chose A game. And of course, he wants to code this because, you know, side advantage. I've talked about this in like all of my videos so far. So obviously not happy about that. I mean, what can you do? But... yeah, so we're going Dartling Bomb here, since he banned Mortar and not Dartling. So a bit better than being forced to go Wizard, but still not that happy that he chose A game. We do the same start we did last time with sending him to 259 with the anti-stall. Oh wait, no, we actually sent him 265. Yeah, we sent him a bit more, force some more defensatories. And then we're going to go for our farm here at 42 seconds. So doing that, we actually leak less than 259 because he is forced to go for defense against 265 and can't send us as many reds. And then we get up our powerful darts here. So we actually leak like nothing against this, which is awesome. Lives are pretty important on A game especially. And now we'll kind of just save up for our farm. Farm on. You know the vibes. He's sending us pink balloons. That's going to do literally nothing against us. We are vibing with our Dartling Gunner here. Yes, sirski. Upgrade that Farmador. Round 6 comes. He sends us green balloons. And look at this. So we target our Dartling at the start because we want to pop down the green balloons since... you know, reds and blues are slower. So that gives us stuff more time to like hang around. And we're actually able to go for our farm here. Now, since we popped on the green balloons first and all this stuff is slower, right? We're able to save up for our cannon and barely leak to this. Since the cannon can pick up the slower balloons before they come to the exit pretty much. So yeah, it's kind of a tip to slow down your leaks by popping the higher layers first since they're faster. Round 8 comes, he sends us yellows, and we go for our second powerful darts rather than a cluster because we'd rather save money this way since we will have to get up that Dartling anyways for Bloontonium later in the game. So it's a long-term savings plan basically. Then we go for our second farm. He's Cobra farming on, doing stuff. You know the vibes. You know the vibes, chat. Go for a third farm here. Get that up to a plantation. He starts to send us some white balloons. Good rush on his part. We end up going for a cluster. I honestly don't think we even needed it. He barely sent anything. We could have just went for another 0-0 bomb and been fine. But... so a bit of an overreaction on our part, I think. but good rush from him. Go for another farm. He sends us some camel leads. We end up going for the Bloontonium, and he sends us balloon boosted zebras. Now, even though we just have a Bloontonium, not even faster shooting, and a 0-1 Dartling, targeting them at the start, we just pop down all of the zebra and black layers this way, and our cluster is able to clean up perfectly. You see, we actually start leaking once we stop targeting our Dartlings that area, and the black balloons actually start to cause problems. Almost. Because that's all Dartling targeting, right? Since we didn't target the black balloons, they were the ones that pushed the farthest, even though we sent zebras before that. So we're farming exceptional right now. Only going to be about $1,000 off of around 14 BIA on a game. So since we are off on that, we're just going to go for the faster shooting on our Bloontonium and plan to get around 15. Just in case he rushes us here. We already have the faster shooting up. Which it looks like he's not going to rush us, so interesting there. And we go for the farm. Yep. So round 16, the AI is definitely going to push on this map. We would be fine against his rush pretty much, but because of the AI, we do have to boost this, unfortunately. But, I mean, I was kind of expecting him to rush and force the boost either way, so nothing surprising, to be honest. So we pretty much did, I think, the best we possibly could for the start of this match. Round 15 BIA, only one boost forced, which you pretty much have to boost around 16 unless you get up like an impact or a lot of Dartlings because of the AI path. So yeah, now here's where the adjustment starts. This is where it gets really difficult for us. The adjustment path is super hard on this map, as you guys know. So we start spamming some Dartlings. It looks like we're actually, well, we first cashed out our BIA, obviously. But it looks like we're handling this pretty well. I think spamming 0-1 Dartlings and stuff is actually the best approach for this map, since there isn't really any good Hydropod explosion spots, since it's like a large circle. And kind of the same thing for laser cannon lines. So I think this might be the best play, just spamming as many as possible Dartlings like this. But I'm not sure. Looks like it starts to push quite a bit here, actually. But we are fine. We are indeed fine. We want our BA to cook up as much as possible here. So I am fine boosting if necessary. But yeah, we aren't handling the adjustment too well. And we see a bunch of camo leads, which, of course, we only have one Dartling to target. Plus all the ceramics and everything. So we end up having to boost, which isn't ideal. Not ideal, boys. And he comes in with a BFB. Good rush on his part, because the AI path along with the BFB is just a deadly combination. We get up a Hydropods, which a laser cannon would have been much better in this scenario, since we could hit down the line and everything with a laser cannon. But the Hydropod is acting pretty ineffective right now. And we end up having to sell our BIA. We go for an impact, go for a mauler. The AI is pushing a lot. We go for a second Hydropods, and we somehow die here. I don't even know what we died to. We have so much defense, but we end up dying, so I guess it's 2-1 now. And I'll catch you guys in my losing map. Alright, so our losing map here is Roadblock, of course. Dartling Bomb it is. We'll see what he brings here. I'm guessing he's going to go Dartling Bomb as well. I've seen him learning Dartling recently. So cool, we got a Dartling Bomb mirror matchup. And we both go for the Dartling anti-stall on round 1. I should have spiked the back off the start. As you can see, we spiked it right there and missed a few Dartling spots because of that. So not ideal scenario, but it is what it is. And we both end up going 277 eco start here, which is interesting. 277 allows it so you can get a farm up, and you're not going to get your powerful darts. So it looks like he actually did the same thing, yep. So we're both going to leak pretty fat here, but the map's length is long, so the leaks aren't going to be too bad, as if it was like a shorter Dartling Bomb map. And we both got up our powerful darts there. Go for the more bananas. You know the vibes, chat. Gonna be pretty passive. Probably wait till round 8 to send stuff, you know. Go for the more bananas. Get up another farm here. More bananas on that. You guys have seen this Dartling gameplay so many times before. I don't really have to explain these little things. So on round 8, I do a pretty big misplay. I should have sent him yellows right away. That's kind of what you want to do in these scenarios to get the eco early. But we actually play passive and wait for him to send us first. And we actually go double bomb here, which I don't know if that was the... Okay, he didn't send that much, so he actually just baited our double bomb off the start. We balloon boost him yellows and force his double bomb, but we sent a lot more yellows, first of all, and we sent him later, and we also balloon boosted. So there's 3 X's, right? You want to send first, so you get the eco first. You don't really want to balloon boost if you're just going to force the same defense. And you want to send as little as possible. So we kept sending into two bombs, which was dumb. So he's definitely got the lead now after that. That's why I kind of say, oops, that was definitely a dumb play. He gets the second farm up before us. But yeah. Round 10 comes. He's out farming. We're trying to catch up, but you can't really catch up here. Saying oops once again. We go for a third farm. Round 12, we send a camel lead. I'm guessing he does the same. And there's mistake number 2. We go for another farm. We don't even have camel lead detection, and it's round 13, so we can send us zebras. So he sends us some balloon boosted zebras. We can't afford our cluster bomb, and we're forced to boost. So now we're down a boost. We have more defense than him, and he's about to tie us in farms. He has more eco. So really bad. We end up balloon boosting him some stuff right after he goes for his farm, but he had money left behind, so he's completely fine against this. A bad rush on our part. I am pretty angry at how this game's going so far, but definitely not out of it, but he has a nice advantage here at round 15. Go for our farm here. He got up his farm before us, so he is out farming. He has more money than us. And we've pretty much got to match his round 16 BIA. There isn't really much of an option here. So we go for the BIA. And here's mistake number 4, pretty much. I don't know how many mistakes I've made. I go for the 2-4 right away. And I normally should go for that later. The reason it's a mistake is because he ends up sending us a Moab here, which I normally think is a bad move. But since we went for that 2-4, we don't have money for 4 Dartlings, which is what we need. So we end up having to boost against this. But if we didn't go for the 2-4 BIA, we would have been completely fine against the Moab. So now he's just up 2 boosts. We probably do have a money advantage at this point now, which is the only thing we got working for us. But yeah, not the best situation to be in at the moment. Round 20. I know he's pretty low on money as well, so I know sending him a BFB is going to force a cash out, and he's going to send me as one as well, so we're going to have to cash that out as well. So he does the same thing. We go for double maulers, we go for an impact, and we're going to have to get up a cluster as well, and this will defend the BFB pretty easily without a boost. I got my maulers on strong, by the way, and both my clusters on first. But as you can see, that cleans up very easily. Pretty much no issues. He has the same defense and cleans up. And now we just go for a farm. We sell our maulers. Pretty much everything and go for that farm as quick as possible to get that farm income flowing. You know the vibes. I don't send him anything else here because I kind of just want to rock on with my Well, first of all, I don't think there's really a point in a low farm game to drain 1 boost. since rushes are going to be kind of small late game, I think 2 boosts late game is pretty much the same effectiveness as 3 in kind of lower farm scenarios. So there isn't a point for me to send him anything just to try to drain 1 boost. Is kind of my thought process here. Round 23. Nothing special going on. And we end up selling our impact to go for that facility, just to kind of take this farm lead even farther. We want to get as great of farms as possible here. Since we are down in boosts, this is our only life point in this matchup. And he sends us a BFB. I'm not sure if this is a smart move. It forces us to cash out. But again, BFBs are $2,500, and they drain your eco quite a bit. So, we end up cashing out our BIA, going for the same exact defense as we had before. And this will handle pretty easily. So I'm not honestly sure if that was the best idea. He sends us some camo ceramics as well, so we end up just selling the maulers, going for a laser cannon, and that handles everything. I probably didn't even need the laser cannon. I probably could have just upgraded a few dartlings and been fine, but yeah. So now after that, we just sell our defense once again, go for farms. You know the vibes. After round 25 AI, yep, we're vibing. We are vibing. So we'll see who has the farm lead after he sells his BIA. So he sells his BIA. We've got 3 facts. He's got 2 facts in the Republic. So we have a pretty nice farm lead after all that. But again, he is up 2 boosts. So who has the advantage at this point? I honestly think we could honestly have an advantage at this point. I'd say it's pretty close. But the second BFB send was pretty bad in my eyes. And the money lead, when we both have not that optimal farms, is pretty important. So we just both keep farming on here. We've got a pretty solid 1 factory lead, which I'm happy about. And I'm planning on sending him like round 33 or round 34-ish. And I'm guessing he'll just counter at that point. Just upgrading our farms. We get up a laser cannon here. That will be a Ray of Doom later on. We need to get up this round because the camo leads do come out on round 30. So just kind of deal with those. Let's get a farm check going. He has 6 in a Republic. We have 8. So very solid. And we're going to go for our last farm right there. And now we're just going to start getting up some defense. Defensatories, you know the vibes. Pretty much spam these maulers, get them all up to impacts. In low money scenarios, I think going for impacts, not impacts, going for mob assassins is also good because they're not going to be able to send that many ZOMGs. So the mob assassins are more useful since the ability doesn't have splash damage, right? It goes against 1 ZOMG. Whereas in a super high money scenario, it's actually better not to get up assassins. It's better just to spam a bunch of maulers on strong and then use your extra money for Ray of Dooms. But in lower money scenarios, it's better to go for more mob assassins since there aren't going to be as many ZOMGs sent. So we start selling our farms there, getting some more up. Just preemptive defense. We want to use these abilities as fast as possible once he rushes us so we can get the recharge going. And we're planning on rushing him here on round 34. We'll see if he does the same. So round 34 comes, we start rushing him. He reacts with the same rush. We use up pretty much all of our mob assassin abilities. We only have 1 Ray of Doom. I think I honestly should have went for another one. 1 Ray of Doom isn't that good. So maybe less mob assassins and another Ray of Doom would have been better. So that's all we're going to send to him. That should be enough to kill him. He used his first boost right away, which is expected when you have 3. we are waiting on our boost. We want to find the best time possible to use it, pretty much when most of these ZOMGs are popped into BFB layers. Since, of course, the boost doesn't work on help abilities at all, the boost helps the towers, and we need the towers the most once it's popped into BFB and Moab layers. So we use up all of our Moab Assassin abilities there, and then we boost here once we use them all. He boosts as well. The Moabs are getting really far on both of our sides, actually. This is going to be really close. It's pretty much equal. There's balloons that look like they might be leaking on his side. He's losing lives, and he ends up going down. That is the danger with having only one Ray of Doom. It's kind of easy for balloons to leak. And we take the dub 3-1, securing the $50 bag. Yes, sirski! I'll put on another series after this, because that was kind of short, but I'll catch you guys there.
Alright boys, we are back again with another series here. So this is against my boy John M. KOTH. He banned the Dartling Tower, we banned the Engineer. So YBR, we're going to be rocking Cobra here. We will have to wait and see what he brings to the table. We'll hit him with the good luck, have fun, and let's rock and roll. Get some farmers up. We only got 4 in that time, but it is what it is. Turn on the guided access. You know the vibes, chat. I'm trying to get the anti-stall flown with these. So it looks like he's bringing Cobra as well. Oh my gosh, Discord. We both might have anti-stalled a bit too hard. We'll have to wait and see if this hits 24 seconds. Oh, I actually got the double ward funds and he didn't. Awesome. He's crying there, as expected. So he has to end up ecoing a lot less because he didn't get the extra $80. And I'm guessing we'll both get up our mortar here. I didn't target. What the heck? I couldn't target my mortar. That was weird. I don't know what was up there. Bit weird. I'm gonna just send him pinks here. Constant pinks, pretty much. I think doing this is the right play. Get up a third ward funds. We'll spike the back. Get up another Cobra. Get up another Cobra. Oh, actually didn't get the wired funds off that. That's annoying. Okay, I don't really want to get up my Bernie stuff here, to be honest. I missed the wired funds once again. What the heck? This is really annoying, actually. Okay, we are fine now. Okay, I got the wired funds that time. Okay, we forced a boost off him. We are low on lives. Oh my gosh, bro. Can't believe we leaked the slow. That's not good. I maybe should have just boosted against his rush and not leaked. That might have been the better play. Force a cluster here, hopefully. No cluster forced. Bad spot on us. He really didn't get up his Bernie stuff. Interesting. He's leaking actually. Bring up an attrition. I think that's the right play. Get up some attritions. He's already adjusting us. This is weird. Very early adjustment. I think I have to boost here, actually. Oh my gosh. It's not good. Okay, we're gonna rush him here. This is actually really deadly. Those camos should get through. Yes, he's dead. The layering gets you, dude. That's why we attrition, to bring down his life count. We'll see what his losing map is. Alright, so the homie's losing map was Battle Sands. Yeah, lives are so important with Cobra and Mortar, because you can exploit the Mortar like that. Because what we did was the Zebras layer over the Luds, and then the Camo Pinks layer over that. So the Mortar hits its Pierce cap and can't hit all the Camo Pinks. So that's why we didn't even have to Balloon Boost it or anything, and Camo Pinks got by. So we're bringing Tac Ninja here. I could have brought Tac Bomb, but I want to try out Ninja. See how this works. See how this does here. Get up the Blade Shooter. But yeah, that was the whole game plan with when we started our attrition. So we could just sneak some Camo Pinks by that bad boy. Because he was down to like 8 lives, which is way too little with Cobra and Mortar. Very easy to exploit. So we're just going to max eco here. This Blade Shooter spot's pretty good, actually. So we should be fine to everything until blacks. And then we won't even have to get that much more defense up against black balloons. His Mortar target is actually targeted near the end of the AI path, which is good for us, because that means these rounds are going to be lasting longer, rather than if he targeted it at the other bend on the map. That's closer to the start of the AI path. So good Mortar targeting for us for sure on his part. He's trying to layer some pinks to us. So what he's doing is sending reds, blues, and then pinks on top. Now this is causing a bit of leaks, but nothing too bad since our spot's pretty close to the start of his scent path where the layering isn't that effective. We're going to force a Bernie stuff here. He ends up just tower boosting. That's fine as well. Probably best to tower boost here and just focus on getting more eco on his part. We're going to get up a 0-0 attack right there just to kind of minimize leaks. It's not even going to anti-stall the rounds that much because it's not that strong of a tower, but it'll also help with the leaks. So it looks like he just doesn't want to get his Bernie stuff. Oh, never mind. He just got it up. Okay. I stand corrected. Keep eco in here. I am fine using a boost against yellows to eco more. We don't really need boosts late game since we'll just have a huge late game advantage with our loadout. I should cause some leaks. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. If he sends more, we're going to have to get up a second Blade Shooter, sadly. Yeah. Wait, actually, no. He barely sent anything. So we're going to get this up. So our Ring of Fire is going to be cheaper. This is the best Ring of Fire spot, I think. You want it kind of close to the start of the path. He's adjusting us, which we're not low enough in lives where these are gonna... where I'm going to leak too much to this. So I don't think adjusting is really that smart. Now his balloon boosted brush is actually pretty smart here. But we're fine against this. Just get up a ninja. Yeah, we're vibing. So this should be pretty deadly to him. These black balloons. He ends up boosting. Oh, that was really dumb on our part. Should be fine. Okay. I knew he was offensive pushing. Okay. We're fine against that. Yeah, that rush was dumb. He doesn't have a boost now, so this should actually be really bad for him. Is he fine? Oh, he is. Never mind, that was a bad rush. Never mind then. What should we do? I think we can't eco anymore, dude. We have 780 eco. We've got to back off now. We're low on life, so we have 1 boost. He could offensive push like a BFB or something. We need to be high alert. He's just adjusting. I don't think that's the play in all honesty. Adjustment shouldn't do anything against our loadout, for the most part. What's that? He's getting attrition up? Or is that a misdirection? I think he's getting up a misdirection. Yeah. I'm not going to get any eco for a while. I don't think. Play this really safe. Go for a jungle drums. Oh, those leads are actually going to be kind of annoying. Okay, we're going to get a bit of eco, actually. 850. I know his eco's terrible, though. I mean, he's been offensive pushing us stuff, adjusting early. There's no way he could have afforded a good eco. So I'm actually fine chilling at 850 eco. And just getting up defense. Yes, sir. Okay, so he's sending us a BF Bizzle. Should actually be kind of... let me see. I think we're fine against this. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, 2 Maelstroms. I was scared that it would be bad for us because our ninjas are unstrong and couldn't hit the camo balloons, right? But now he's got like no eco, right? He just sent us a BFB. Yeah, there's no way this guy's got a lot of eco. Okay. What's the play? He's going to try just planning on round 25 adjustment, which will do nothing. I'll get to 1,000 eco here. Okay, I'm fine with that. Okay, it looks like he's actually ecoing as well. Cool, cool, cool. Sending us another BFB. Oh, this is round 25. Oh, why was I ecoing so hard? All right, here we go, boys. Why is the guided access thing popping up? Oh, we have so much money. Never mind, this should be easy. How do we have so much money? And those are perma-stalled. Yeah, one mouse drama. This should be clean up. Alright, well, GG to John M. KOTH, I guess. I don't think he has any boosts left. I don't know why I even went for the perma-stall. Probably not the smartest play, but it is what it is. And we're fine against this. Will this get through? We're chilling. See you, bro. All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and smash that subscribe button as well. More than half of our viewers are not subscribed, boys. So if you like the content, show me, please. I will really appreciate it. Don't be monkeying around and smash that subscribe button with your forehead. Turn on the bell. Ryan Mehalic out. Everyone have a great day.